That's that. Let's play a different game. And by the way, guys, can we please get some support? We've got almost 300 viewers on YouTube. We got a bunch on Kick. Can we get some support for tonight's stream? We're sitting at what? $26. Let's go. We got to hit that goal for tonight. We
Why?
did not hit it earlier today, which sucked. Obviously, I want to hit the goal tonight, right?
Why? You're doing so well, Phil. I don't know why.
But guys, let's get some support right now. Seriously. Can we get a sub, a super chat, a membership, a tip? There was 0 support came in while I played that game. And it was 45 minutes. Can we get some support at least between the games?
No.
By eBay, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contributions.
Well, that was exciting.
So he's still playing the indie games.
Some sort of reptile attacked me.
A wild animal. Let's find any survivors and find out what the hell is going on.
Oh, the controller. No. No. Come on. Look.
The controller's a detractor now.
For the record,
even
this
the
is
controller's like, I give
Microsoft
up.
Elite 2 controller. This is not some off-brand controller. This is one of the biggest mainstream controllers you could get for PC.
Are you sure it's not just out of the battery?
I'm not a fucking lol cow.
All right, so no one's going to support? Well, then we'll just jump into the game, but that sucks, man. This is going to be a shitty night. Last night was amazing, and now it's going to be the opposite tonight, even though I'm doing the same shit, and you guys wanted me to keep doing it. That's kind of stupid.
Phil, you did the quiet part out loud again. All you're doing is the same shit every night. 6 days a week, twice a day. And the people who actually support you, or the people who are your detractors, don't have unlimited funds. But you think, oh, I'm doing the same thing, therefore I get the same amount. No, you just beg for it harder. And again, if you are like, I'm wildly successful, my detractors hate me, then why are you begging so hard? Like, why do you have to beg so hard? You know what I'm doing right now while I'm doing this? I'm streaming on Kick. You know what I'm not doing? I'm like, guys, I need subs and kicks, and, you know, I'm not doing that every 30 seconds or 42 seconds like you do. Because I don't need it. You are giving off the aura of someone who really needs that money. He really does. So this whole, like, I'm successful and I don't need anyone, but... You know, but I need $300 every day. It doesn't wash, man. It doesn't wash.
But I don't know. I really don't want to have a shitty night when we didn't hit the goal earlier today. I don't. It's gonna be upsetting.
Again, he's gonna have a bad night because of money.
That, when this stream is done, I gotta buy Pokemon.
Oh no!
Come on, let's go. Let's raise enough to buy Pokemon tonight. Let's go right now.
Who
what I'm hoping
cares?
for is the best. I'm hoping that we'll have some generous parties who will step up and contribute and help. All right, folks. Well, here's the deal.
What's the deal, Phil?
We're pretty much out of time. We tried 3 games tonight.
Oh no!
All right.
Did you make
this
the goal?
This is the least supported stream that I've had in 100 years.
Damn.
I don't know why. I legit don't know why. I don't know what's going on right now. Last night we did exactly the same thing, and you guys seem to love it.
Okay. We've already done this before. I'm gonna paraphrase. If you want to know what it is, go into like the previous videos I've done. But Phil, it's the novelty. Every time you do something new and people get excited for it, you hammer that shit into the ground. Every time. And every time you expect to get a bunch of money. It's like the Lego streams. It's like the DSP tries it. It's like everything else you do in life. You something works for like a half a second, and then you're like, I'm gonna keep doing this forever. I finally found my golden cow. I'm gonna keep milking this shit until, you know, I can retire. But in all honesty, playing indie horror games and playing these little games, yeah, I mean, there's a crowd for that, but your crowd ain't it. That's just the long and short of it. Your crowd ain't it. You are not a indie game aficionado, and I'm sure you add nothing to it. So, ding, done, got it for you.
right? We had a great time, and I got massive amounts of support. Tonight is a complete and utter bust. So what the hell happened?
Different day, different audience, different
This
group,
whole video,
different
it's
games.
not about money. It's not about the money, but money gets brought up constantly. I mean, like I said, take a look. We get $30, $42. That's it. Wow.
Again,
In fact, no lie.
usually most people think pretty good.
42. That's so basically I made like $10 tonight because I bought all those games, and those games were like $30.
Oh
Seriously.
no!
So, yeah.
He made
And then I first came at
$12.
Tonight I made the offer at the beginning of the stream. I said, listen.
Stern says, Phil has an unhealthy audience, so once novelty wears off, the viewers have no reason to interact or even say, and it's 100% true. Whenever you try something new, it's, oh, what's Phil doing? Like, is he going to crash out? Is he going to bring up his detractors 18 times? Is he actually going to be good at something for once? It's like Hades 2. Once the first, like, little taste of it wears off, everyone's like, all right, we're done. And then you're like, what's going on? I don't, like... It's your audience is like, I don't know what to tell you. Your audience sucks, I guess. You have a bad audience, Phil. Sorry. Or do you have a good audience? It's just they couldn't support today because of one other reason, one reason or the other.
I'll make up for that. That's okay. Tonight, obviously we want to hit our goal for the stream, but if we get a little extra, if we get to 177, so that's 27 that was missing from the first stream, I would actually count 2 goals. And I would say, hey, we'll just ask like that happened during the first stream. You know?
No one gives a fuck about your goals, Phil.
And I thought people were going to be like, oh, that's great. So we're going to get the horror night that we want, and we can hit 2 goals, you know, for the fact that Mario ended early or whatever. It's the complete opposite. And I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Half the stream is them begging for money anyway. Half the stream is them playing fucking, donate to this, Patreon this, subs this, money. I'll play a sound every once in a time someone donates. Here comes a shout out.
I don't know what I feel like when I get a night like tonight.
Oh, the irony of that statement. Guys, don't forget, you can give me Kick subs, you can give me kicks on Kick, or you can give me tips, or you can give me YouTube's. What is all that if not an advertisement for yourself? Like, this guy is quite literally a joke.
I feel like what happened, because I was reading your feedback from last night, and your feedback last night was that stream was really good. You liked the variety, you liked the interaction. You wanted more of that, especially particularly today. People were coming by saying, can we have horror games? We know you're playing Mario. Can you have some horror games? So I said, yes. So I gave you what you wanted.
Okay.
I don't know how much more I could do than that, giving you exactly
Maybe
what you
they
asked for,
enjoyed it.
you know?
And they
I literally changed my schedule to do it because people were saying they hated Battlefield. So I said, all right, fine, forget
'Cause you
Battlefield. I'm not
sucked
going
at
to force you to watch Battlefield if you guys are bored of it.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
Okay, enough about the 30 subs, you fucking retards. Seriously. 30, but you got...
Not very positive and meaningful. Dropping the R word on your audience. For shame. For shame, Phil. I thought you had the chill, positive, meaningful content, my man. Calling your audience. I don't know what to do with you, man. I don't know what to do with you.
30 subs today. Yeah, and the name from the 30 subs was a detractor fucking meme. Obviously, the person is going to charge back. That's why I didn't count it, and I didn't talk about it at all during the day because I'm not an idiot.
Which, by the way, I believe those are Kick subs. You can't charge those back. So he stole that money. He just took it and he put it in his pocket. He's like, oh, it's a detractor. Give the money back then, Phil. Give the money back. If that money offended you so, if that's like, oh, dirty detractor meme money, give it back. Refund them. And show the receipt. And then you can talk. But until then, you took that money, so shut the fuck up. That's all.
What a dumb thing to say. Gee, someone dropped 30 subs with an outright insulting, stupid detractor name. Gee, I wonder if those subs are real. No!
Yes.
No, stupid.
You're stupid.
Stop fucking being so dumb and ignorant. If I don't mention something all...
Jesus. man, like he gets real cantankerous. There's another word for you, Phil. He gets really cranky when people just challenge him on just the slightest hint of his reality, because he was going to keep that money. And what someone pointed out before was actually something I didn't realize, but makes a lot of sense. What he usually does is he'll take something like that, where it's like a clear detractor. It's like, oh, this is a Argentinian or something like that. He'll take it, he'll put it in his pocket. And that way, if they don't reach a goal, he can fake tip, knowing he's got that detractor money, or, whatever money, detractor or anything else like that. He just keeps it in his back pocket, and then he knows if he doesn't hit the goal, he can just throw up the fake tip. He hits the goal, he doesn't lose anything because it's detractor money. And yeah, that's how he maintains this fragile house of cards he likes to put up.
All day, there's a good fucking reason for it. Why do I have to spell it out for you like you're a 2-year-old?
I don't have items to get rid of toxic. So I can't cure toxic.
Yes, you can charge back on Kick.
No,
It's
you
been
can't.
done.
No,
It even says in your Kick dashboard of income, it says right on it, this is what you're making this week after chargebacks.
Liar! That's a liar, liar, pants on fire, Mr. Fairbunel, and I can tell you why. Because I'm on fucking Twitch. Or I'm on fucking Kick. Now, granted, I haven't gotten any subs, but I have seen the dashboard for revenue, because I can earn. And what it does not have is a slot for chargebacks. Kick is the same, company, or they're like the parent company of Stake, or they're a casino. A casino's not going to let you charge back, my dude. Once they get your money, they keep your money. I would know. So this is just a lie. It's just a flat out lie. And he said before that Kick can't charge back, or you can't charge back Kick. So now he's doing it because he got backed into a corner and he's being challenged, and he goes, he does what comes naturally. He lies. He makes up lies because he's a liar McLiarson who lies a lot. And he says, no, that's a charge. They're going to charge it back. No, Phil, they're not. You took that money, you put it in your pocket, and you hope no one was going to notice. But we caught your hand in the cookie jar, Phil. We caught it.
It literally says that.
It literally doesn't.
Wow.
We're at 122. Can we get to 150 right now and hit the
No.
goal for tonight?
Probably.
Let's.
I don't know.
I mean, I really want to do this again on Friday. I do. I want to do this again. I want to try more games, but I can't drop a bunch of money on games if I'm not even going to come close to hitting a goal. So if people commit and they say, yes, okay, we'll come back on Friday for this again, I'll do it again on Friday.
And this is where it gets to me as a streamer. Now, granted, again, this is not my full-time profession. This is not my business. Will it be in the future? Maybe. But for now, this is more like hobby plus. But you know what I did for a bunch of Halloween days? I bought a couple games. I bought Peak. I bought Thank Goodness You're Here. I bought Clover Pit. I bought Look Outside. Because my audience wanted me to play them. So, you don't see me I spent $30 or $40 on these games and I didn't get my money back. Damn you. No. You don't put that onus on your audience. If you really are that much of a broke bitch, don't buy the games. And then just play whatever you want. But play something in your list. If that's gonna make or break your experience, then don't do it. But don't put on your audience that they didn't support you for the 40 games or for the $40 in games. If that was the case, make it your goal. Now there's something. DSP tries it. Fucking indie horror games. Oh look, a much better reward. Your audience can select the games they want you to play, and you can play them. Oh, wait, you did that for marathons, but you didn't like the games they picked, so you stopped. Because you are a bitch and a bum.
Let's go. Let's get a few more subs. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. Let's get some, how about some kicks? We haven't had any kicks all day. I think we had like 100, 200 kicks all day long. Let's get some kicks and hit that goal right now.
I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
I got a $50 tip. Someone says, I'm sorry I'm late to your stream tonight, but an anonymous tipper tipped me $4.20. And sorry, this is just an anonymous dollar tip with no message attached. I received another $4.20 tip. Anonymous.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego.
$8 away from hitting the goal. Well, at least we got this last minute rally, so thank you for that. Now, we are only, less than $20 away from getting a second goal. I said if we hit 177 tonight, I would count it for the first stream.
It never stops. The begging never stops. He will, like, look at this. He was crying and moaning that he didn't get his goal. They gave him the goal. Well, actually, he gave himself the goal because a lot of people believe that $150 went right into the slush fund for his goal to protect his ego. And then it's like, well, now that I got that, I want my $27 for the last goal, and then I can make it 2 goals, guys. He will never stop. He will never stop begging. This man, like, again, you can give him $10,000. And then go, let's get 10,150.
Let's go. Let's hit it right now. We're right there.
Money, money, money. Where's the money?
2 goals, 1 stream, success all day long. So tell me now, you ready?
Success all day. See how his mood just shifts. It's all about money. This man has a love for one thing, and that is the almighty dollar. Because now he's about to say what a great stream, no, Phil, you spent like 3 hours begging and moaning and calling your audience fucking, idiots and stuff like that. But you got that last minute cash infusion. Suddenly it's rose colored glasses the whole way there.
You ready, you bums out there? Tell me exactly what I'm doing wrong with my content.
Everything.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't bring up when we have a night that for some reason people are having a good time, but people didn't support the stream. You broke fucking bums out there who cannot stand my success.
Is this bitch for real? Did I wander into the Twilight Zone and now we're in an alternate dimension? I don't think so. He is saying that we're jealous of his success after he spent 3 hours clawing the money out of his audience, just ripping that shit out of their wallets, just like a fucking wild tiger on a wildebeest. Just absolutely just vicious, ruthless, begging, moaning, and then suddenly he gets his money, which again most of it's probably fake, except for the 150, so it's substantially, or it's substantiated, but. And then he's like, look at me, you brokey bums. I'm the one who's. I wouldn't want your life if it meant that or not living at all. You are an eternal torment machine, my man. Zern says, how dare you join my stream without emptying your wallet? Exactly. He's more than once he'll go, oh, my content's free, and I make this content and then it gets supported. Well, you're not going to get supported every day. That's the life of a streamer. Some days you get really good support. Some days you get really bad support. Some days you get no support. But this man just hurts people by making them donate to him because his free content isn't free. If he starts tipping to where he doesn't feel like he's getting paid for his efforts, he's gonna fucking let you know about it. So you better snap open that Velcro and fucking empty some dollars on this man's head. Otherwise, Papa Phil gonna get real mad at you. And who but, like, the most dented of people would actually, like, if a streamer said this to me and I enjoyed them and then they were like, oh, but now you have to pay me. You better, like, I better get some, like, where's my support? I'd be like, it's out the door, my dude. I'm gone. Like, see you later. There's no incentive. There's nothing. His content sucks anyways. The fact that he gets $1 is amazing.
And cannot take the fact that I'm making the content I want to make and I'm successful.
You're not, though. You don't want to know why? Because you just spent, either is this video or the last one, I don't know, because all your content blends. You just said you won't play Street Fighter 6 because of your detractors. So I guess you're not playing the content that you want. You say you play games and like, I love this game, but if we don't get the support, then I guess we can't do it. So you don't. You don't make the content you want to make. Otherwise, you wouldn't bring it up every 30 seconds. Because you're a bitch. And will forever be such.
Tell me exactly how this is a failure, you fucking morons.
Because you rely on 3 people in order to make all of your money. And if you don't, you cry on the internet. Always. I don't know. Seems kind of like a terrible existence to me.
2 goals, 1 day. DSP tries it. Fun games, chill vibes, people supporting.
Okay. You called your audience fucking retards. I don't know how that can be chill. I really don't. Like, you're starting to get me a little upset spaghetti in the fact that you think that I don't even know how to, like, explain that you've lost all sense. You're like 51st dates, except it's $50 bills. Like, as soon as you get 3 $50 bills, your brain resets and goes from good day or bad day to good day. And you know what? And then you leave your audience with fucking PTSD because you were basically belittling them for the last hour.
That's what it's all about. If you don't like it, you can get banned. Because it's reality. Reality is I'm successful and you can sit and spin if you don't like it. All right.
What's with the sitting spinning all of a sudden? That man needs to get out of the closet. I'm just kidding. But it's not, and it's also not reality. This is the antithesis to reality. Like, I don't know, like, this is something that, like, this is why, like, I started looking at this in the first place. The sheer, like, probability matrix that is built up around this man is astonishing. The fact he's still around is crazy. And by the way, if you're so successful, I give you this challenge. Don't beg for a month. Oh, but you see, if I don't tell them, then they won't. So what? You say you're successful. You have all this money. Don't beg for a month. I dare you. I dare you. You can keep streaming. You can still do your goals. Don't beg. Don't ask. I'll give you one. You know what? I'll even be nicer. I'll give you one call to action. Start the stream, middle of the stream, end of the stream. Whichever you want to put it. One call to action per stream. And then if you don't make your goals, who cares? You're successful. It won't matter. But you won't. Because you know you live day to day and you have to support your addictions.
Oh my God, he's drinking gin. Yes, I do. I jump into an entire bathtub full of gin and I submerge myself for several hours. It's the only way to live. This is what dunces don't understand. Oh, you're such an e-beggar. No.
You are. You're the king of the
call
beggars.
attention to the fact that I'm putting out entertaining streams.
You are
I'm
not.
listening to what my viewers want.
You don't.
I'm giving them what they want.
You don't.
But I need support to keep it.
No, you don't.
And then when I call attention to that, they support. Because they're like, oh shit, wait a minute. I did just have a good night. I actually did just have a good night with Phil.
Phil, if you have to remind someone that they're having a good night, they're not having a good night. Like, not to mention your 3 biggest donators usually don't even stick around for your content. They drop their money wad on you and then they leave. Or at least 2 of them. ICS does, because he is a crazy person. Other than that, like, they usually just give you money and leave. So, yeah, again, no, they're not.
I think I'll support it now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with saying, if I give you what you want, please support it. Or if you don't support it, I won't do that again. We'll do something else that you want. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You want to know what is wrong? If you sit around degrading people, being fucking nasty to people on the internet that you don't even know, making fun of them, clowning on them, bringing them down, acting like you're better than them, acting like stomping on other people to get ahead is a good thing. It's not. It's toxic. It's disgusting. That's fucking disrespectful, disgraceful behavior.
Oh, now we got the retcon. We got the pignosis. Like, no, I'm a good person. I'm actually a good person. Woo! I would never stomp on anyone, even though you did that to Tiger just to go against Twitch. Even though you literally call out low tier God all the time because you know he's an easy target. But no, and you call everyone idiots all the time and stupid and mouth drooling dunces and the other, words, which I said once already. I don't want to anymore. Like, but you definitely, you keep it chill and positive, my man. You definitely don't claw the money out of your dense hands and put several into bankruptcy and homelessness because they donated until it hurt.
It's immoral. It's wrong.
Yes.
Sometimes it's illegal. That's the kind of shit that these idiots sit around. Oh, it's great. This is great content. Look at, we're making so much money. No, you're the fucking Pied Piper for the mentally fucking ill, toxic people who all want to hurt others, to laugh and say, oh, I'm so much better than them, when in reality, every one of you is worse than the person you're laughing at.
No. No. It's just, no. I really, that's the simplest way to put it up. Also, ooh, that, you know what? Let me move it. That face is going to haunt me. There we go. The whole licking, ooh, I don't like that at all. But this whole holier than thou thing. Oh, my detractors, they shit on people, then they make them feel bad, and they're worse than the people that they shit on. Phil, I've never begged so hard that I've had people give to me to where it hurt. In fact, I usually advocate against it. I usually say, hey, if if someone's like, I don't know if I should donate to you, my money say or whatever, I go, don't. I do not harm yourself to make me more comfortable. That's the motto I always live by. And that's for all of my endeavors. So I am better than you. I am objectively better than you. In at least this instance. Because I've never, ever, ever had begged so hard that someone got harmed by it. I've never even really begged. Other than like, oh man, like, wouldn't it be great if like this or that, or, the usual streamer bullshit. But that's just silly buggers. You literally say that if, you used to say that if you don't get money, you'll go homeless. That's pathetic. And quite frankly, disgusting. So when you say, oh, I'm better than these people, you are not. And if it takes me to tell you this, I'll be the one to tell you this. You are not better. So now that we got that straight.
Actually, several levels below them. He's making money on these streams, so maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe it's time to pull that rug out from under him too. He's going to continue the clown show and not help himself as long as people keep giving him money to do it. I mean, he needs help, man. And if you just keep enabling him, he's going to keep making this garbage every fucking day. But you don't get it because you're such a fucking brain snapped loser. You actually believe that laughing and hurting others is a good thing. No, sitting here playing games, enjoying good times, no one got hurt, we all had a great time, and then people supported. That's how it works. That's success.
Again, my offer, my not offer, my bet to you still stands. Don't make the content. You're saying right now, if you make the content, the support will follow. So don't do your call to action either once before, middle, or end, and then see what happens. And not just one day. See what happens after a month. I would be very curious to see what if you really are as popular as you say, or if you just guilt trip like some of your dents to give you money.
Not having to hurt others to get ahead and step on their heads to get on top of them, that's fucked. I can't stop people from making that kind of content. I just can't. But all I can say is I'm better than it, and I'm not going to ever stoop to that level. We're better than that shit. We're going to have a good time. All right? All right, everyone, you have a good night.
By the way, it's the same person that begged the Kino Casino, who he called misery merchants, to shit on RTU about 7 or 8 months ago now, maybe 9 months ago. And now also was the King Snake and attempted to, and said he robbed the casino. So you hurt them, I guess. You hurt RTU. So you're kind of full of shit again.
Gaia 1, I will check my email. Everyone, you have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow for Pokemon premiering and also for Silk Song at night.
What's with all the pointing?
Dominic just did a $2 super chat. He says, I will be there for Silk Song tomorrow night. Sounds good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the support tonight. Have a good night. Mentally and morally, I feel like I'm the best person I've been in my life. You know what I'm saying? He is a sociopath. And what I mean by that is he has no empathy, sympathy, or morality in him. He literally just doesn't have that capability. So this is true. This is documented. There's still this back.
All right. So, yeah, that was the end of it. And we got to see Phil being a piece of shit, which is, par for the course. But, like, as you can see, when he doesn't get his money, he gets very upsetty spaghetti and throws a temper tantrum. But then when he gets his money, it's like baby with bottle. And then he feels good about it again. And then he's like, oh, thank you, chat. Yum, 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 yum. And then, he's good for another day. He's like, I was about to call him like a dragon, but nope. He doesn't even get to get close to that analogy. Ogre, I guess, would be a better one. A troll, bridge troll. That'd probably do it. Smashing people because they don't give him the money. But if you give him the gold or whatever, you're good for that time. But God forbid you ever go across it again. So that's it for this one. Thank you for watching out there in the YouTube land. If you liked what you saw, make sure you make like a werewolf, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.